Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 8 of the UTBDR trip that we took in 2024. In the last episode, you saw us ride through Lockhart Basin, which is the hard section. We wound up in Moab. We got a room in Moab that night, and everybody got showers and got cleaned up. We got up the next morning, went to the gas station to start the rest of this section, and let me refer to the map to show you from there to explain the things that happened. Okay, yesterday you saw us take this hard section and wound up here in Moab. Now you can see the normal route is the yellow. You'd follow this if you don't want to run the hard stuff. But we went through Lockhart Basin, and technically, you're supposed to come back, follow this red back up here to the yellow, and then pick it back up, and you only miss that little bit right there. But we were running short on time, so we were just going to skip all that and just go up through here and finish this section out and winds up here in Green River. Now, what we did that morning is we went down. We come down, we had to get gas. So we came down and we got gas here. Now, when me and Johnny O got gas, we pulled out, there was traffic. So we pulled out and waited. We pulled right here and waited. And it must have been a shady spot, because when the other fellas got gas, when they come out, the light was green and they just took off down through here. And all this shows up on your map is just a line. So they saw the line, and there's no arrows telling them which direction is which. So they just took off and they picked up this yellow line. I thought they were going to take this turn here and come back. So me and Johnny went down and I rode up here, and I thought I'd meet it here. And about here I realized, I said, oh, they've gone the wrong way. So we took off after them and we couldn't catch them. So we kept texting them and calling them. And finally, we just decided that we were going to turn and go the other way, and they could, when they saw our texts, they could come back. So me and Johnny left. That'll be the riding you see. The first of it is right through here, goes through Slick Rock. And then it comes on up, and we run all these canyons and stuff and up over the same. And then you come out here on the pavement, and we run up here, and at the end, we're waiting right in here. They got about 30 miles on back down here and then they realized, they stopped and looked, they couldn't catch us. They thought we were in front of them. So they stopped and then saw the text and realized that they were going the wrong way. So they turned around and came back and were following in behind us. And we'll pick up on that in just a little bit. goes off it fast, but you don't want to hit it going too damn fast, or you could just roll off it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not the first one. There's one at the beginning that's kind of rough. It's after that one. Coming up this hill, which I didn't get any footage of, is a pretty bad washout and a 90-degree corner. And John L., I don't know whether he got off into the washout or what he did, but he needed some help, and he was waiting on me to come back and help him. And I didn't realize it, so I had gone on down to the bottom, and finally I realized he wasn't behind me, so I turned around and went back up. By then, he'd already got it out and had come on up to the top of the hill, and I was telling him about the 2 ravines down in the bottom of this hill, washouts, that he needs to look out for. And then from here on, we started into Onion Creek, which is a very, very pretty place. It's a very neat place. I guess that was Onion Creek.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd get to cross Onion Creek, just not that many
We
times.
crossed it a bunch. Onion Creek.
Oh, I gotta get a picture of that.
Oh, I gotta take you a picture.
Okay. I tried to splash as big as I could every time I hit it, so it'd splash up on me.
Yeah. Yeah. I started pointing my toes down if I was sitting.
Yeah. Can you see my face? Get past the sunshine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Onion Creek.
Onion Creek. How far are we from the end? If they passed a damn law where you couldn't cross a creek like you do around home, they'd have to close that road down.
Yeah.
We're at the end of section 2. We're gonna wait here for the other guys to catch up. I don't know what time it is. 12:16. It's pretty good ways to a town that has food, so we'll go from there. All right, this is the end of section 2. Me and John L got there and waited on the other group for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we never did see anybody, and we was getting pretty worried. So we thought maybe they had a breakdown. So we decided that I would ride on up the road and get some signal. John L. wait there just in case they showed up. As soon as I got signal, it started coming across that questioning about Heath breaking his leg, and so I got in contact with Mary, which is Barry's wife, and she was in contact with Heath's wife, and sure enough, he'd crashed and broke his leg, and we got the coordinates from them, and we went back, rode back up there to find them. Now, Heath was coming along through there, and he was trying to catch up with us, and he said his rear tire hit a rock and kicked his rear end up, which normally is not that big of a deal, but when his front end come back down, there was another rock right there in front of him, and his front tire landed on it, so he just started crashing, and it broke his leg, and he, being a first responder, he pretty much knew it immediately, so he crawled over against a rock or a tree. I can't remember exactly which one it was, and hit the help button. He had a Garmin inReach that he kept with him on him. Hit the help button on it, and was in contact with the EMS. And Barry and him showed up. Barry rode on out while Bruce stayed with him, and Barry rode out to meet the EMS to show them how to get back in there to him. And then we finally get there about time the EMS have got him loaded up and they're leaving out. So the next footage that you'll see is him in transport. He's in the front side by side, and they're taking him out to the ambulance, and then you'll see him loading up in the ambulance.
You guys part of the party?
Yeah.
Your friends or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent driving, guys.
I told you the wrong way, man.
Whatever.
Wrong way over here.
Is this where
It
your
is.
bike park there?
No, it's
No,
you
all the
gotta
way
go
down
on
the
a long
highway.
way. Okay. And he didn't make it where we were. We were 10 miles down the road from that point. These boys know what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah. I'm going on down because I'm in the way.
Okay.
I gotta get the
Here comes a car. What's that all about?
I'm gonna get out and sit up on my way. Alright. Let's got the ball. Is it okay if I pass these along still? Yeah.
May I ask you something?
Yes, you can. Do you know where you're at?
Do you think is feasible with?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to
I
turn around and
imagine.
go back out.
Okay. I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Are there any more turns here, or is it just run straight out? When you come out of Onion Creek, you turn right.
Okay, is that on
There'll be like a camping area there, and a sign says Onion Creek says turn right. I think it might be almost straight, but
Okay. You got it, Philip? Okay. The wood feed? There, then you can go. Oh, fuck, sit up. Right, jump in the feet.
My foot is
Okay, folks, the rest of this video is just us going back to retrieve Heath's bike. Barry had ridden his bike out and parked with the ambulance at a dirt road meets the pavement, and we're just going back to Barry had waited there with it when we come back. We followed the ambulance on into Moab, took Heath's stuff to him at the hospital. That's Bruce on the back with John L, and we're going back to get Barry. He's sitting out there waiting with the two motorcycles. And we decided to end this trip here, not because of the accident. Heath wanted us to go on and finish it, but you know, we were 9 days in. We were tired. There was just a lot of factors, time off from work, all that stuff. You know how that goes. We just decided that we would stop here, and the next day, me and John L took the two big bikes and went back to Payson. That was a full day's ride to get the van and the truck and come back to Moab, pick up Bruce and Barry, and then we went on in. Heath stayed at the Moab hospital, and then they transferred him to St. Mary's in Colorado Springs. They performed surgery on him there, I've got some footage of him after surgery and stuff in here. He has fully recovered. When he was almost healed, they had to go back in and redo the surgery again, but he's fully recovered now. He's back riding with us. Everything seems to be good. His wife come out and stayed with him. She also has a boot on, so they got the hill up together with both of them wearing a boot. Like I say, this will be the last episode in this series for a while until we can get back out to Utah and finish the remaining sections of the BDR and maybe do some more riding. We had a good trip home. Me and Johnny all drove straight through in a pickup truck. Barry and Bruce came in the van. Heath and his wife stayed in Colorado Springs for what seemed like at least a week, maybe more, and then they flew home.